I am back with another stream. I was gonna stream a bit earlier, but I fell asleep after school and stuff, so I'm streaming a lot later. But yeah, it is August 13th. Not August, it is April 13th. John Egbert's birthday. Tonight I will be reading a good chunk, maybe not all like I did with Act 1, but a good chunk of Act 2 of Homestuck. I probably will too, who knows. I generally didn't mean to read all of Act 1 in like 2 hours in one sitting last time, but you'll never know. I might finish half of Act 2 this time, I might finish all of it, but I'm gonna start Act 2 now. Okay. Act 2 of Homestuck. Spurb Beta Walkthrough, version 1.0, April 13th, 2009. See, by Tentacle Thirst. Might be included to dispense with the traits even under less presenting circumstances. My jaw needs to pop. I'm getting old, so my jaw pops a lot. Needless to say, I'll forgo the instructable ASCII banner, which typically hurdles the striking free fall of these documents. Oh. I'll also resist the urge to banish any copyright marks, or the particular neurosis that concerns itself with the thief of the utterly mundane. I'll allow other deranged prospectors who stake claims on their worthless plots as the woods burn around them. My introduction will be sparse. Ugh. Guys, I'm reading slow now because I literally just woke up from a nappy nap. There will be no majestic purse blustering into the sails of a galleon as we embark on this voyage together. Nor will there be any ham-fisted parse whipping its limbs under a bedsheet like a retarded ghost, for that matter. I won't set the stage or dim the lights. The mood you will see will be set soon enough. Since you are reading this, chances are you have installed this game on your computer already. This is true, likely many others. You have just participated in bringing about the end of the world. Yeah, clearly. I remember what happened in Act 2. We were just lollygagging. And then, like, a meteor just came and still was lollygagging. But don't beat yourself up about it. There was never anything you could have done to prevent it. The end is happening right now as I type and as you read. I've come to understand that we were already doomed through our collective ignorance, and now further doomed by those few who know and struggle to flee. If you're lucky, you'll be among the smaller subset of the latter who are successful. What I mean is, while that game you installed is just one more grinding slab of rock stealing our planet's crypt, it is also your only hope to live. I'm presently faced with the same conundrum as you. And though I speak with more experience, my own outcome is far from absurd. I will play the game, as much of it as there is to play, and record my findings here. If you want to live, you will do as I instruct. My condolences, tentacle therapist. With this cool, dark theme I got going on. Jeez. I'll be right back. Oh, yeah. I'll be right back. I had to put a sign up around my door that says that I'm streaming. I forgot to do that. The kernel divides. The two halves go their separate ways, leaving behind the sprite portion. Let me, hold on. Let me see that again. Okay. Boy. I'm gonna stream again tomorrow, Tuesday, April 14th, and probably play like Undertale or something. I think I'm gonna play more Undertale. So I played Undertale last time, but I forgot to save the stream, so I'm a little into it. But yeah. The kernel. What is left of the sprite undergoes a mysterious transformation. For a moment you thought you heard someone say, boy, said whispering the periphery of your awareness. I've seen that word, but I've never said it. That's the only word I've seen that I've never said. I've heard words on here that I've never read, but that's the only word that I've seen but never actually pronounced. It was probably just your imagination, though. Have I still shown you guys what I got from Comic-Con the first day I streamed? I don't think I did. I got like a Spawn comic book. Another comic book. I think I forgot what it is. And a Metal Sonic the Hedgehog bookmark. Where's the other comic? Should be here. I got like two comic books. I think the other one. Yes, right here. Symbiote Spider-Man Alien Reality. That's the other comic book I got from Comic-Con. That day I went to Comic-Con for the first time down in Lomeo, Huntsville. To walk around, use the mouse arrow keys or WASD keys. Click on various objects to open command menus for them. Outstanding Flash programming by Alexis Begin. one time to save you from destruction. You're not sure if you can say the same for your neighbor, though. You wonder what happened to your dad? Yeah, but where's my paps? Where's my pappy? You there, boy. What? Boy, open this door and walk through it. Dad? Dad, are you okay, Dad? Are you fucking dead, Dad? Are you okay, Dad? Throat's been freaking... My allergies been eating my ass. Eating my ass out. Pappies? Listen to me, boy. His name is John. You nincompoop. Yes, I'm calling me boy. You're not Kratos. Boy, who is John? Do as I say. What would you like, boy, who is John, to do? Obey my commands, John boy. And those commands would be: move this absurd edifice and exit your house, boy. This thing weighs a ton. You'd honestly be surprised if the game cursor could lift it, or at least not without a significant expensive grist. Of all the places for Rose to drop the infernal thing more than ever you feel. What's the word you're looking for? Of course, house-trapped. House-trapped. I think you mean Homestuck. Move this episode. I don't think I can, dude. Use this reseal that. Oh, if only putting the lid back on the cruise shooter. If only putting the lid back on the cruise shooter would undo all it's done. Alas, Pandora's tube has been opened. This way, the doors, like you see in a cowboy song. Yeah, 'cause what the freak? Is my... Oh no. Those eyes. I would like the boy to interact with his environment in a constructive manner, okay? Peek bowl of God. The bowl of God? What is this, SML Wiki? Wherever your dad went, he seems to have left in a hurry. For all his absurdness you have to put up with, you are sure sure wish he were here right now. Yeah, that's... I would like the boy to... Okay. Open this door. I think this is black outside. Exit, boy. Oh, we're on top. I think I know what this looks like. What's that? It looks different now. After you put that apple, your whole house seemed to be transported somewhere. Then the apple disappeared and the kernel sprite underwent a transformation. Aside from the change in appearance, the transformation doesn't seem to have any relevant ramifications. You still can't understand a word this idiot says. So, because I ate some fuck-ass apple, we're in the universe's asshole or something? Admire this wall-mounted gadget. The ghost clown. Do something with it. The ghost clown. Do something with it. Okay, whatever. Back to the house with you. This is no time for laundry. Open these rifle. You don't give a shit about what's in there. Probably nothing you'd be inclined to use now anyway. Go back. Alright. Let's fucking... examine this search. Yes. What the fuck is that? Is this oil? I wonder what happened in here. Where's your dad? Where's your pops, John boy? Return to the room with the dead hag's remains. What the fuck? Small dessert ridiculous. In retrospect, it was pretty funny when your dad pied you like that. Gotcha again by the old man. Where's my dad? I like the boy train. Okay. Top of this urn immediately. What? That would be disrespectful to your nana. You just won't do it. Or not intentionally, at least. Consider that is fortunate she is no longer around to witness this sorrow. On the other hand, you would probably benefit from her elderly wisdom now. Stole lump of soup, future use. Stuff is really dirty and you don't want it. Besides, you have it on good authority that a significant portion of it is comprised of asbestos. What the freak else am I even supposed to do? Colonel, can you move out the way? Why does this small man stand here? This Harley Quinn is always ready to serve you with illumination. Whether you're reading a book or just enjoying a nice pipe. No, keep moving. Believe me, you have no intention of turning your head to observe this dreadful thing. What about this? I detect this. Disregarded? The Harley Quinn painting? You have the sentiment in common with John, I suppose. Ghost Clown is called the current spot, or rather just right now, I guess. You can't do something with it at the moment. The only thing you can theoretically do with it is tier 2 prototype it, assuming that's still possible. Oh my god. Okay. Maybe we should be a little more specific. Have the boy assess his current situation. I'm afraid I can't have the boy do that. Tell him to do that yourself. Very well. Okay. Boy, go in here. I'll bite you. That instruction does not do anything at the moment. Investigate this device. John, are you there? Seems you are still connected to the internet. I was just trying to get in touch with you. We'll reply in a moment once you have fully assessed your situation. What is this stuff? The bunny is not in the box. I said the bunny is not in the box. Why couldn't the bunny be in the box? The door, Rose showed it a number on your house. Yeah, like the way she was freaking molesting my fucking house like that was absurd. But you guess she did manage to save your life. Yeah, that toilet's not connected to the freaking bathroom though. But we have bigger shit to worry about than having to be able to take one. With it needing to flush. This is the shit that needs to go down the toilet now, and we have a pretty small toilet, a huge shit. If you fucking get what I mean. We're in deep shit, that's what I'm trying to say. Armed foes of the deceased. Most people say the second one would... Dude, no one gives a fuck up. No one cares about that. We're gonna freaking die, dude. Dude, let's just move on. Boy, quit all this scurrying around. For the last time, this boy's name is John. You go back up to your bedroom, tiptoeing around this weird petroleum-based sludge. Let's go on the plaster log. don't know why I keep calling it a plus for blog. Look at you. John, are you there? Technical therapist is now an idle jump. I forgot John's name. It's ectobiologist, I think. Hey, yeah, I'm here. And not dead, I think. I know. I've been watching you scramble through the house like a lunatic. You should have answered me sooner. Oh man, sorry, I was looking around for my dad and I can't find him anywhere. Have you seen him? No. I'm sure he'll turn up. You have more important things to address right now. Yeah, like, where am I? Like, where am I? Like, where am I? I'm clearly still waking up. I don't know that either, but I've determined your neighborhood was destroyed by the meteor. Wherever you were transported saved you from the impact. I've been reading reports in the news. Over the last few days, there have been many smaller meteor collisions with people's homes around the world. Funny enough, in real life in 2026, actual meteors have been hitting America. And since we are in the middle of a war right now with Iran, we don't even know if they're, well, some people say that they don't even know if they're missiles or not. So it's like, we're kind of living in Homestuck, but not in a good way. I've been reading reports, and yeah, I've already read that. And they seem to be getting bigger. Yours was the biggest Steve identified so far. Wow, okay. So then I guess, if this is all the game's doing, the point is for us to save the world? Perhaps. Then, we better be moving and figure this game out. Yes, but wait. We should retrieve your PDA yet again. It will help you keep tabs on each other while you investigate. I think I can get you closer to it. If I can replenish our grist supply somewhat. There may be a way to recycle some that we already used. Okay, I'll meet you out on the balcony. Wait, Rose, one thing. What? You never even wished me a happy birthday. Hello. I was working on something to send you, but I was running late with it. I didn't want you to think I believed Mega Will wishes alone would sacrifice for the occasion. Would suffice for the occasion. That said, happy birthday, John. Oh, geez, that is silly. Anyway, thanks. First, take the fabric item on the floor there. The towel? Really? Why? Oh well, you're the boss. Capture log the towel. What now? Do as the purple text says. To the balcony! John makes his way to the balcony per appropriately worded request. Wait! Take that. The blue wobbly thing. The blue wobbly. Oh, you whimsically decide to capture lava totem, which was used to create the apple tree earlier. John recycled the grist as was detected by your cohort. John cannot do anything with the grist as of this moment. That is up to the spur player. I see. Yes, that will suffice. Rose deletes the perfectly generic object. 6 units of build grist are restored to your grist. Catch, I still can't pronounce it. Cage? I'm just gonna say cage. Because when I'm running out of storage on any of my devices and it says clear cage, I don't know how to pronounce it. I probably should look how to pronounce it, but I never have done that. By the way, if you go to my Instagram, I went to prom Saturday. It was great. It was amazing. I was gonna stream right after prom, but I was too tired. Then I was gonna stream Sunday, but I was too tired. So now I'm streaming Monday, which is perfect because it's April the 14th. John Edward's birthday. I have a best friend in real life named John, whose birthday is in April. He's 19 now. Yeah, I'll be 19 all the way in December. Rose expends the grist to drag a new plank from the balcony in the direction of the PDA. John, run across! Tempestuous platform swiftly, please. John isn't sure about that. It's a long way down. Boy, I said make haste on the narrow catwalk. John is very nervous about the idea. And the shyness tone of your commands is starting to make him a little upset. Fine. Proceed as your level of comfort dictates. Cautiously walk within range of the PDA. Rose retrieves it. Now take it. Me. You grab the PDA, launching one of the Harley Quinn figures into the night. God! You can kiss that one goodbye. It's serious business. Just one command will suffice. Thanks. It looks like you're not the only one trying to locate your father after the disaster. Oh. These boring men are uninteresting. Well, John, are you okay? You seem a bit tentative. I'm fine, I guess. Since I got here, I feel compelled to do these weird things I don't really want to do. By some kind of voice that I can't really even hear. I don't know, it's hard to explain. Perhaps they're early symptoms of anxiety disorder. Like post-traumatic stress? Yeah, maybe. Who knows? Oh, if you can pull yourself together, there are a few more things we should try. Like prototyping the kernel spread again, if possible. We should hurry. My laptop battery won't last forever. Okay, I'll go back inside. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Hop off this ledge to that car. What? No, that sounds incredibly dangerous. Oh, no, you're just being a pest. Which kind of truck did you tumble out of anyway? Who are you? Years in the future, but not many. Isn't this how the animated pilot from like 67 months ago started? An unleashed tunnel becomes hot desert air into the stagnant depths. Yeah, this is how the pilot started with that black guy. Boy. You were calling me, you were cosplaying as freaking Kratos from God of War the whole time. I should really play God of War. You there, boy. I'm not reading all that. Oh my god. Gosh, I read all that. Wait, is that guy who's calling me boy? Is he working on Spurb? Did he make Spurb or something? Did they make Spurb or whatever? It seems like they're literally just working on these long ass walkthroughs, FAQs on Spurb. Also, this reminds me of the Earthbound website that Toby Fox, or aka Radiation, was on. That fan website, that Earthbound forum website. I forgot what it's called because I was on it at one point before I even had, like, way before I even had a PC. Not even way before. This is literally just my first year with a personal computer. It's still very fucking new, but that's what it reminds me of. But you'll never know. Toby Fox himself did also work on this, so it could be. It could fucking be. Also, I did buy a annoying dog shirt, so that's pretty cool. I'll post that on Instagram. I just did this and I don't have my glasses on. Okay. Examination of the basics. I don't want to read all that, but I probably should. Something to read on it. Okay, I'm just gonna read the cruise shooter. Rubbing the lid signals the moment of your life becomes a great whirling batshit phenomenon, somewhat resembling the chaos of an especially epic wedding. Somewhere, sound uncle delivery shatters shine on the floor. Breaking Bad reference? muddy livestock is decorated and then lost track of. The question, whose meal is this, at times can be heard over the din. This is now your reality. But aside from that, marks the beginning of the process I am about to describe. The countdown begins, yes, also an entity called the kernel sprite is released. Neither of these things are all that relevant to this process, to my knowledge. More on these things later. What is relevant is the unlimited cruise shooter's ability to dispense crucite dowels. It will dispense at least one, though I suspect it is capable of producing more, given parameters I'm not yet familiar with. In my keymaking analogy, these dowels represent the uncarved pieces of metal which the hardware store employee retrieves from a drawer on the rack. Dude, my voice is about to crack like a fucking gay couple on some porn site. It's said about carving into a key. The two following items are needed to do the carving. The pre-punched card is a simple Celodex card containing an item. There is evidence to suggest the specific item it contains is variable from session to session. The card I deployed contained a blue apple. Yours may be different. It shouldn't matter, hopefully. Additionally, the card, as you may guess, is punched, like one used with antique computing systems. The pattern of holes comprises data, which I believe corresponds to the instructions for creating the item the card contains. That is pre-punched. Suggests there is a way to punch an unpunched card, possibly imprinting it with the data for the item it contains, though no mechanism for this has presented itself yet. Data on the card cannot be used to create the item directly. There is a middleman. The middleman is the totem lathe. The totem lathe! This is essentially the key carving machine. I will carve into your crucite dowel a pattern of grooves and contours, the sort which makes a key unique. The instructions for this pattern are supplied by the punch card, which is inserted into the lathe pre-activation to configure its chisels. Never seen that word either. Never seen or said that word. Once the dowel is carved, you have a totem serving as your key, which can then be used to unlock the card item through the alchemimeter. But at this point, I will diverge from my key making analogy and switch to a barcode analogy, which is not a terribly earnest leap to make, since the concepts of key and a barcode are essentially the same, one being a unique pattern of grooves and the other varying black lines. Wow, I am really nerdy because I don't mind hearing about the both of them. That's insane. An alchemimeter. If you place a crucite dowel, carved or uncarved, on the alchemimeter's small pedestal, its robotic arm will scan the contours with a laser. It's the barcode analogy. It's the machine's way of reading the data originally imprinted from the card. It's transforming the data into a physical object. Though typically this is not done without expense, I believe. An uncarved dowel results in the creation of a perfectly generic object, which is seemingly a useless screen cube. It consists of 2 units of build grist to make, and I do not advise you to waste resources on it. There appears to be many other varieties of grist you waste resources on it. I don't know why I do that when I'm reading. That pisses me off. There appears to be many other varieties of grist, ostensibly blah 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 blah. Okay, I'm about to kill myself. Used in combinations to create different sorts of items. Which typically offers some insight into the game's use of the term alchemy. Yeah, I guess that's alchemy. I don't know much about alchemy. I've seen Fullmetal Alchemist, but I haven't finished season 1. But quite conveniently, there is an exception to this. Creating the item on the pre-punch card costs nothing. This is good because creating the item turns out to be essential. Now that you know this, you and in your own time begin the process. Once you initiate it, naturally there is no going back, so best to be prepared. But you probably shouldn't drag your feet too long. As I mentioned earlier, this is your only means of escape. When you're ready, prepare to follow these steps in the next section swiftly. So your cruise shooter is taking. Do this to live. Do this to live. I thought I was gonna say do this live, but it says do this to live. I'm so fucking tired, dude. I plan on writing some Frozen fanfiction after starting the stream earlier. Probably end around like 11:30 or something. To work on that said fanfiction, and then work on my fan MS Paint adventure, which is just Filthy Frank, but Homestuck, which is called Filthy Stuck. And have many other things to work on, but I'm still doing high school thing. I'm still getting ready to graduate, so I have to do a lot of side quests before I actually have a personal life. I should next month, because that's next month I will graduate, and then I'll be out of there in no time. I have a lot more time to work on my animations, my Megaverse website, and my Megaverse lore, the Cosmos, my JRPG inspired by Undertale and Deltarune, and many other projects of my own. But for now, I'll just read the fuck out of Homestuck. Well, in high school, I should be probably working on scholarships. I'm going to college too, for animation. Yeah. Anyway, in the distance, the meteorites fall with greater frequency. The fire in the forest burns so hot that even the rain is putting it out. Checks that as a battery. I should really work on my writing. I think that Frozen fanfiction I want to write tonight should do that. I'd partly write fanfiction, so yeah. Oh, yeah. When I am writing, I'm working on like big indie projects of like the Cosmos and my JRPG, but I've never actually just put like some AO3 stuff. My laptop battery is alright for now, but it won't be for long. If the power in the house doesn't come back on, you can think of one last resort. The small backup generator stored behind the mausoleum. Prototype spread with battery crocker box. What? Oh man, you're going to use that? That sucks. What a stupid idea. You have to hurry along. I'm running low on battery power. But the cake mix. Oh, that's so dumb. I doubt it matters. We might as well just use any old crap lying around. It's fine, I guess. The sprite is playing hard to get. What the fuck, Colonel? You guess that's what you get for originally prototyping it with something that endures mischief and pranksterism. Do the dotted a vegetable instead. It looks delicious. Pipe down, you. This is Rose's decision, not yours. Rose. Prototype spread with Saskia text. Please tell me that book is real. I'm genuinely interested in Saskia now. Oh yes, sweet. Now we're talking. Okay, now me and John both. Give a fuck about that book. See if you can distract it. I'll try to sneak up on it. Dawn, flail around in a distracting manner. The sprite finds the distracting manner in which you flail about to be rather distracting. Well, good. The pesky sprite eludes you again. Not even the great Colonel himself can outbox it. Is Colonel Massacre a play, like a parody of I forgot his name. Hold on, let me look him up real quick. See a play on, Houdini. Is Colonel Massacre a parody of Houdini? In the other room, nanosash is dumped into the sprite. just caught unaware by the dowsing. Suspecting a gas incident. You found the scared urn toppled again. This time, you're quite sure it wasn't your fault. The sprite is nowhere to be found. Rose, remove Who's Tutor from doorway. Aw, man, where'd it go? I can't find it anywhere in the house. No time to worry about it. The next thing we should do is to get your server copy of the game from the car. You need to connect to my client so I can repeat your steps and presumably join you, wherever you are. We should do this quickly, before my house burns down. What? There's a fire? They will be soon. Oh, jeez. So, move this thing already. It looks like it requires a lot of grist to move. I don't have enough to relocate the door either. How much do you have? 0. Oh. I thought about jumping to the car from the ledge earlier, but that sounds really dangerous. I have a better idea. Meet me upstairs. Do again as purple words say. You were about to head upstairs, but you thought you heard something behind you. It was faint, but you could swear it was a small, light-hearted chuckle, along the lines of a spirited ho ho ho. Ignore this woman's antics. Oh my fucking gosh, dude. Oh my god, dude. Like, what? I'm always sober, but like sometimes I question how am I even sober. I feel like some of my experiences in real life and online are of someone who is a stoner or something, you know? It gets to a point where it's just like, what the fuck am I doing? I'm not even really out to the world yet. I'll graduate next month and already I'm doing weird shit. But I've always done weird shit. I mean, I'm working for God's sake. But this takes every pastry, not just a cake, you know. You're not sure if you even saw a woman. I don't know any of her hypothetical antics. But wherever it was, you might have caught a glimpse of, and it sure gave you the willies. The willies. The willies. Okay, bro. It's 2009. So what am I doing? Let me pretend it's 2009 and I'm like, Michael Jackson's still alive and I'm like 1 going on 2 years old. I'm 1 right now because I didn't turn 2 until December and Michael Jackson didn't die until I think like November. Dude, Michael Jackson is still alive. That's just God, bro, God. Todd, I'm 18 years old. I was alive and Michael Jackson was still here before he died, and this is what comic was being made. Didn't discover Homestuck until like 2023, which was also when I got my iPad. I gotta get some face paint so I can be a troll, but I haven't gotten there in the store yet. Head upstairs on your way to the balcony. Your PDA is acting up again. Indulge the device, but be hurt with it. Hey, bro. Dave! Hey, bro, check it out. I'm working on some new rhymes. Dude, I don't have time for your nerdy your nerdy raps. Sounds like you don't even believe me that Oh, I just skipped that line. Come on, this is Hells of Ill, just listen. Sounds like you don't even believe me that I was about to get blown up. But I really was. But now I'm in some weird dimension that Spurb sent me in or something. And now, on top of that, I think I'm being haunted by my dead grandma. For real? Yeah, it's true, but I'll talk to you later about it. I think I could drop some sick rhymes about all this. Man, see, I just don't think all of the rapping stuff is really as cool as you think it is. No, this'll be dope, check it. Now I have to go, bye. Wait. Armageddon's getting waged on us. But I'm getting armed and dangerous. Setting men in space for saving us. See which player's more courageous. Ben or Bruce, dudes, rigid truce. Put their louchuts to use and upsuck it. Affleck's, Affleck sacrifice. Crucifies. would have to suffice. Oh, flug it. Bro, be a stained glass stain put on a cross, getting hella Christ plagiarist. Bruce is like off of that crucifix. Enough of this fucking savior fuss. Restrained his ass per McLean Redux. Like Buscemi remained dangerous. When a plan goes astray, pays off a wasted Craterus. He's still doing the us, the OUS bullshit. Ashtray, certain 2 layers of Matt McConaughey's vague remainder dust. Wait, McConaughey wasn't even in any of those meteor movies, was he? I'll have to make a rap about. I don't know. Morgan Freeman or something. Being the president. It'll be called Obama Made It So That No One Gives a Shit About Black Presidents in Movies Anymore. See, you've got to fill me in on what's going on, so I have something to rap about besides all your dumb shit in movies. I would love to read more of this rap sound, honestly. That's the worst part. Enough strange poetry from the red text. Oh, the text is not red because of my theme on my windows. You head out to the balcony to find what Rose has in mind. She's missing you again. The purple text is less irrational than the red text. I'm lifting the car up to the balcony. Oh, okay. Once it goes up, review the game, and I'll put it back down to the driveway. But the door is locked. Didn't break a window. But it's my dad's car. It's just a window. This is a sort of an emergency. Otherwise, I promise I'll handle the car with velvet gloves. Alright. Rose, pick up car. You better be careful, Rose. I mean, if you can fuck up my bathroom, then please don't do that with the ride. And she did it with the ride. Alright. I'm so short. You guys can literally just see my forehead. But I have to, like, ridiculously folly inexplicable. You're inclined to agree, but hey, accidents happen. Double click on your PDA to make sure if Rose is really gone. Indeed, this seems to be the case. DJ is still pestering you, of course, but another chum is now logged in as well. What color are the words that this chum says? I'm back! Jade! I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Jade. Jade! I love Jade so much, especially in that pilot. I think they got her, well, I can't really say much about her personality. I'm sure they got it down. She radiates such Maple Pines-esque energy. That's why I love Jade so much. Oh, hi! I went to investigate the explosion I heard. Was it by any chance a meteor? Yes! How did you know? Oh man, it's kind of a long story. Anyway, are you okay? Did it blow up your yard or start a fire or anything? No, I'm fine. I landed a pretty good ways from my house, and I went to look at it. It's pretty big, but Beck doesn't want me to go near it. So I came home. He seems to think it's dangerous. Oh gosh, he's probably right. Anyway, what have you been doing? What have you been up to, John? Oh, did you get my package yet? Oh, I think so. Oops, oops. Yeah, I was trying to get it, but Rose dropped my car into a weird spooky bottomless pit and the package was in the car, and I'm really sorry about that. Oh no! Oh, okay, I guess I should start at the beginning. See, a meteor blew up my neighborhood? That's terrible, John, I'm so sorry. But I'm okay. And my house is too, sort of. That game I was telling you about, Spurb, which I was playing with Rose, sort of transported me somewhere at the last minute. But I know I'm trapped here, and it's weird and dark, and I can't find my dad, and I just lost a card, my copy of the game in the pit, and I think you have to save the world from the apocalypse. This is so Gravity Falls-esque. Ish. Well, sounds really crazy and kind of scary, but it also sounds kind of exciting. I don't know, John. Maybe this is your destiny. If anyone can save the world, I think it's probably you. Yeah, you think so? Yes! Okay, but it's not even that simple. I was about to connect to Rose to help transport her and save her from the meteors and fire and stuff, but she lost battery power and I lost a game disc. So I think I have to get Dave to use his copy to save her. But that jackass won't shut up and stop rapping and stuff. He's so silly. Yeah. Anyway, I should talk to him about it. So, BRB, the green text was attractive. I'll view the red text again. An interesting thing to say, Juvacy. Okay, I'm making sure I read that right. What the fuck? I can't wait to see Vriska. When the film crew zooms where the president's at, I'm like, if that dude's black, I'll eat my hat. Turns out he is, so we're all, damn, director's got gumption. Like we're all flip our shit. We're all flip our shit. He ain't shining shoes or something. It's all pre-macumpation. It's not pre-election, it's God Ascension. And Bruce Almighty, whoops, different Bruce from the one I just mentioned. Can explain to me why this ain't condescension to think all shit is brick? To think all shit is brick. Not even he can convey the intention with his quick spun wit. Rather defray all this tension, sit on this lap while he whistles a splint. Some guy eyes what he does and patronizes. I guess Negro City's the mother of invention. Stop rapping for a second, you horse's ass! I have something important to talk about. What's up? Rose is in trouble and she needs help. I was going to connect to her with Spurb, but I lost my copy. Okay. Also, she lost battery power. If she can get back up and running, she'll need someone with the game to get her out of there before her house burns down. So I think you should use your copy of the game to help her. My copy? It's going to be tough. Why? I lost it. It's a stupid story, and I'd rather not talk about it. It should be embarrassing, yo. I thought you said you had two. Oh, yeah. Where's my brother's copy? Okay, well, get his then. Alright? But he's not gonna be happy about that. Whatever! Oh, Dark Strider. Also, you might want to read Rose's walkthrough to get up to speed on this. Oh, man. What? Nothing really. Well, all I'm saying is the girl has to lay it on kind of thick, you know. Rose eyes. Thanks, only 10:28 p.m. Our laptop is out of battery power. There's only one thing left to do. Time to make your way to the backup generator. Rose, get laptop cozy to shield your laptop from rain. Aw. Violin! Rose, play the violin! I feel like someone in Deltarune can play the violin. I don't know. I haven't played Deltarune, but I should probably play that. Maybe I should stream myself playing Deltarune. I am only on I'm still in the ass crack of chapter 4, but I don't know. I know Chris can play piano. That's it. That would be such a waste of time. Besides, I already knitted one a while ago. You retrieved it from your knitting bag and applied it to your laptop. The capture log the laptop plus cozy. Equip Grimire to strike Spectacus. That would be incredibly ill-advised. There are some dark forces you just don't want to mess around with. You understand this better than most. You put the book down. Recapture log your items. Grab the knitting bag and Grimire in that order. It's always a logistical puzzle with your tree modus. The tree auto balances, leaving the knitting bag accessible in the rule card. Ooh, allocate knitting needles to specialists. Needle kind. So John is hammer kind and Rose is needle kind. I feel a lot more comfortable with this as a weapon. You're so handy with those needles. You feel like you probably used them to fill in a swordfish. I wouldn't be surprised. You lose the root card in the process. Serving the data tree. Hey, careful with that stuff. All that stuff. Knit plush, cuddle, Cthulhu. Knit plush, cuddle Cthulhu to soothe nerves. That's a lot of TH. Goddamn. That would also be a preposterous waste of time. Besides, you're quite sure you've never heard of this creature called Cthulhu before. There are however many other specimens of the zoologically dubious you're familiar with, such as consult the Grimire. Fluthlu. Dude, that font is insane. That font is absolutely insane. It reminds me of that. The fonts for Elvish from the Lord of the Rings, but it's a lot more goofy. It's like if Lord of the Rings was written by the people who created Pee Wee Herman, Pee Wee's Playhouse. Lucy used to love that show. Flew through. What the fuck? Foul patrician of misery. To hear this mammoth belly gurgle is to know the epoch of joy has come to an abrupt end. The neuro bit. Oh my fucking gosh. The nrub. I'm just gonna call it a nrub. A nrub. Shame Beast, King of Grotesquerie. Right Lord of the Moist Beyond Hood. Hearing this melodious chirps and tongue clicks causes one's bones to explode. Interesting. Ashlapgoth. Pretty sure that's the only thing I pronounced correctly, Ashlapgoth. And of course there is... Okay, never mind, I was wrong. Oglaboth. The Deep One. Whenever he grinds his teeth,